how are you? Do you remember back in the summer I was doing these little chatty videos down in the log cabin, like pretty much every day? You guys liked them. There was a little audience of you watching them, but you seem to like them. So I'm considering doing those again. I'm feeling as though with the whole lockdown and things, people are starting to get a little bit, you know, I mean, I don't know about every other part of the world, but in the lockdown in the UK, it's been a long time now. I mean, certainly in Kent, we was in lockdown since, proper lockdown since, oh God knows, long time. So I'm thinking about doing those again. If you like that idea, please give the video a thumbs up so that I'll know you think, yes, please do that. And this video, I'm going to tell you a very brave story, a law of attraction story that actually has made me take a deep breath and look at my life. And this is not for the faint-hearted. It's a massive, oh my God story. And it will show you how much the law of attraction is so prevalent right now. There's so much, like little tiny things that are happening. But I will come to this story now. I'll put a poll out on my Lush Your Life Facebook group, which I'm really nervous. Do they want me to share that story? I don't know. And those all like, yeah, share it, share it, share it. And I'm like, this is freaking me out slightly. This is really putting it out. Oh my God, it is snowing so much outside. It's beautiful. Oh, I love it. I don't know if you can see through the... Can you see if I tap the window? I don't know if you can. No, anyway, never mind. So they was all like, yeah, they want me to share this story. So I'm going to start at the beginning. And this, I have actually written this as like a blog posty type story. And I'm probably going to record that as a bedtime story. That will come as I tell you this. I'm going to try and put it eloquently as well, because there's a lot to it. So I don't know if you're much of a believer in dreams and there being things come to you from your dreams, but I had this dream the other night. I was falling asleep and there's a brain wave called the theta state of consciousness. So just before you fall asleep and just before you wake up properly, you get this state in your brain which allows things in. Now I was listening, I don't know why I was having trouble going to sleep, but I'd had a mammoth sleep the night before, ridiculous amount of hours for me, because I normally sleep 5 or 6 hours a night, and this was long. So I'd had this long sleep, and then I thought, I'm not going to be able to go to sleep. So I put something on my phone, which was already on airplane mode, and it was like a guided meditation, kind of going to sleep kind of film. Oh wow, it's really raining, it's snowing. And the guy's voice in it went a little bit echoey in places, and it was frightening. And I had my eyes closed and all I could see was this gorgoyne from the side of a building. You know those things that have got like big horrible faces and they're sort of launching out at you, big long tongues and stuff. And it was really frightening me. So I was like, oh no, I'm going to turn that off. And as I started to drift, I thought, why aren't there a bit more bedtime stories that kind of put you into that meditative, oh my goodness, what was that word? Meditative state, as well as a little bit of visualization. So, and just a kind sort of bedtime story. So it doesn't have to have any purpose to it. It's just something to listen to lull you into sleep. And as that thought went off in my brain, I was like, that's my thing. That's my thing. Because I've got this podcast, and on there I've done the odd little thing, and there's another YouTube channel that I've got where I've done the odd little thing, and I will share that YouTube channel with you soon, but I want to get some more content on it. So I was there and I was like bursting with excitement of like, that's my thing. And it sat with me overnight, and as I woke up from a dream, and the dream was really significant, more happened then that reinstated this whole creativity thing. And the dream, I woke up, this dream was really strange. You know when dreams you're like, well, I know it was you, but it didn't look like you, or it was our house, but it was in Canada or something, I don't know. And so there was this dream that I had, and I was pushing a girl in a wheelchair, and she had disabilities, and there was another little girl the other side of me. She grabbed hold of my left hand, and I could feel her hand in my dream, so soft and so sweet, and she was taking me into this room, this little girl. So I was struggling with this one, and she was taking me there saying, come on, it'll be fine. And she took me through this door into a wedding reception, and there was a bride and groom taking their first dance. The song was very, very clear in my head, and I walked into this wedding reception, and I knew that bride was me. oh my God, I woke up from this dream feeling the kindness of this little girl taking me in there saying, you're going to be all right, you're going to be all right. And struggling with this other girl. And I'm wondering, were these me? Was that little girl like from yonks ago? And was this one like a bit of an older me? I don't know, I'm not too sure. But I woke up and thought, I didn't think I was close to the idea of being with somebody again like that. But once I had this dream and I was this bride and I was so happy, I couldn't help but feel like, oh my gosh, I haven't been open to that idea at all. Because that girl that was on that dance floor, i.e. me, with her new husband in her arms, was so filled with bliss and joy. And it was weird, it was the weirdest thing. Now, I woke from this dream and had this really odd feeling that my left ring finger had this, it was almost craving for something on it. And I thought, I felt so strongly about it, I thought I'm going to have to put something on that finger. And I don't care about things like that really. I'm not like, oh, can't wear something on that finger, superstition, whatever. I just generally don't, because, you know, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Anyway, and I thought that it was a real craving feeling, the most odd sensation. And dreams can stay with you, can't they? You ever fallen in love with a pop star or something in your dream and you wake up and you're like just obsessed with them? So my friend Sally, who you may know because I've tagged her about the place, she's the lady that made this beautiful bracelet that I wear, which is my quill bracelet. So she does jewellery and she's just started recently doing rings, and they are lovely and they're handmade, they're from India, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. And she had this one that was a stone that was very mesmerizing, and I thought, oh, I really like that, but it was in gold. Now I like gold, I do like gold, but generally I felt as though that ring for me would be nice if it was in silver, but she didn't have that. She'd only ever showed these rings in gold. And that same morning I clicked onto my Instagram stories, and there was Sally showing these rings, and this one was in silver. And I went, oh my God, Sally, you have got to give me a price for that, thinking it would be out of my price bracket right now, because, you know, we've had a lot of work done on the house, need to be slightly careful. And as it turned out, she said, you know, Lou, that ring was made for you. And I was like, what do you mean? She said, the stone is marine quartz. Now, if you've known me for a long time, you'll know I've got a real thing about being underwater. I feel this amazing sense of peace when I'm underwater. And it's almost as if maybe I was a dolphin once before or something, I don't know. And oh my God, this story is so, I hope I give it justice. So she said, marine quartz means stimulate your creativity. Bedtime stories, that was that one. And she said, and the chakra, I don't know if you know about chakras, the points in the body, the chakra is the heart chakra. And I was like, oh my God, the love and what I felt in this dream was, wow, incredible. So I'm going to get emotional. Oh my God. And anyway, so she gave me the price, which was affordable because it was a sample ring. She said, these are just sample rings, but I'll let you have it. And it's stunning, and it is on its way to me, and I'm going to wear it on my ring finger. And I just feel it just all came in that dream. You know, the making the bedtime stories, because it's writing stories, it's using my voice to relax people, it's giving a service that's going to be completely free. They can come to YouTube and they just don't have to pay for that service. You know, it's something I love to create, and I've got some stories already, and I'm going to start to record those bit by bit and get those up onto this new channel. Some will be set to music, some won't be, and I just really want to do this. It just feels like so the right thing to do, helping people get to sleep with a bedtime story that's not really any great massive wow story necessarily, although I've got one, Little Red Riding Hood all grown up. You might like that one. So I felt as though the law of attraction has been so strong with me, and it's gone on to like little tiny things. Like this morning I was thinking, oh, I didn't get a reply about my calendars. I want to marry up 2 calendars for my uni calendar and my personal calendar. And I thought, oh, I didn't get a reply about that. That was a week ago now. And it just strolled in, you know, all these sorts of things. I'm sorry, I get so emotional, don't I? So this this law of attraction story really, really made me sit up and take notice. And all of a sudden I'm like, what if So what if these bedtime stories were massively successful? What if I did get married again and met somebody and was really happy? What if, I was just seeing what that message was coming in. What if I shared my home with somebody and the rest of my life with somebody? Because I actually have put that to sleep in my brain, and I didn't even realise really that I'd done that. And so it's scary as that. It's so frightening for me to open up and admit that to you guys. But I want to share the law of attraction story, and I also want to connect a little bit more on a day-to-day level. And I'm like, what do you guys want to hear? And I think you want to hear the law of attraction stuff, and that life can be better. And my life is awesome, and I'm so grateful for it and for where it is right now. But I do feel a little sometimes as if there is that extra cherry on top that may be there, may not be there. And have I been closed off to letting it in? And I think possibly I have, through fear of hurt, through, you know, I've been through a lot, love life wise, which will all be released in the coming books. So I'm just really feeling it. I'm just feeling awesome. And, you know, I've taken on this massive responsibility of this PhD research, which is going to go on for years. And I just yesterday sat down, had a bit of a crumble, and I was like, I need to find a way that I can do all of these things all at the same time and it be really enriching in my life. Do you know what I mean? So there we go. That's today's little law of attraction story. So please do let me know what else you'd like to see on these little chatty ones. I'm going to try and see if I can do the shorts on YouTube. There's a new thing out called shorts. I don't know if you know about it. They're kind of like stories, and that would be amazing. But anyway, that's a big share. That is for me, and that's really made me vulnerable because I have no idea who's watching. Probably some exes are watching and thinking, oh, yeah, whatever, I don't know. But I've got to step into my own authenticity, haven't I? So there we go. It stopped snowing. You guys take care. I hope you're good. Feel free to reach out if you want to, and I will look forward to seeing you in another video really soon. I just started to edit some more renovation vlogs, so I hope you enjoy those. Stop crying, Lou. No need for that. And I will see you really soon. All right, bye-bye for now.